help. Al-isti'ana, seeking assistance. But what is the difference? The ulama said al-isti'ana is more broad. You understand? Al-isti'ana is more broad. It is more comprised. Whereas why al-istighatha is so specific. You don't do al-istighatha, the scholar said, you don't do al-istighatha except when you are in calamity. When something befell upon you, then you do what is what? Al-istighatha. That is why Allah says in the Quran, istastaghithuna rabbakum fastajaba lakum anni mumiddukum bi alfin min al-malaikati murdifin. You understand? When do they do the istighatha? In the battle. When you have been afflicted, there is tribulation with you, you do istighatha. But al-isti'ana, anytime. That is why Allah says, Iyaka na'budu wa iyaka nasta'in. Iyaka na'budu wa iyaka nasta'in. Only Allah we worship. Only Allah we worship. And only Allah we seek what? Assistance. This is one of the tawheed that some people will be so confusing. I don't think there is anything ambiguity here. Iyaka na'budu wa iyaka. Allah did not say na'budu iyaka. He did not say na'budu iyaka. La qala iyaka. تقديم العلماء نقول تقديم ما حقه التأخير. تقديم ما حقه التأخير. What is supposed to delay, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bring it forward to tell you that there is no one you can worship except Allah, and there is no one you can seek for help or assistance except who? Except Allah. And Sheikh said, one nether. Well, what? One nether. What is another? To vote. The scholar said another means is for one to make something obligatory upon him. What ab initio in Sharia is not compulsory. Are we together? It's not compulsory, but he made it compulsory for himself, and he become compulsory for him to do. فَكُلِي وَاشْرَبِي وَقَرِّي عَيْنًا فَإِمَّا تَرَيِنَّ مِنَ الْبَشَرِ أَحَدًا فَقُولِي إِنِّي نَذَرْتُ لِلرَّحْمَنِ صَوْمًا فَلَنْ أُكَلِّمَ الْيَوْمَ إِنسِيًّا. Sometimes we have fasting literally and we have fasting technically. Literal fasting, maybe for example, you visit one of your friends, you don't want to eat the food, you may tell him I'm fasting, because you're not interested in eating that food. You may tell him I'm fasting, and you don't mean the real fasting we know. Look at Allah says, Fakuli is telling Maryam, Fakuli eat, washrabi drink, وقري عينا فإما ترين من البشر أحدا فقولي. The story is very long, right? It's about Jesus Christ. So Allah says, if you meet anyone on the road, tell him in name that I vote, I will not talk. Here, a son who means what? He will not talk with any being, any human being. He will not talk to him. So this is tawheed. This is soul. So another, for example, it's like what somebody said, if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give me male child, I will fast 10. And Allah give you male child, he has become what? Compulsory upon you to fast. Ab initio is not compulsory. That is why Sayyidina Ali said, this is the worship of stingy people. There are some people that will never fast except Ramadan. But when they are looking for contract, they will continue fasting. They will even say, if Allah give me this, I will do this. So that is another. And Sheikh said, وَالذَّبَحْ, sacrifice. Are we together? Sacrifice. To slaughter animal, right? What tawakkul? Trust. Huh? Trust. Or to rely. والخوف, fear. والخشية, apprehension. واللجوء, seeking. Asylum. Are we together? To seek protection or a shield, seeking asylum or seeking protection, seeking shield. How do we have tawheed in all these things we have been mentioning? Inshallah, we will get to know it. Bifadlillah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Was salat, establishing prayer. Was zakat, giving out zakat. Wal hajj, was siyam, fasting. Wal hajj, performing hajj. Wal halaf, wal halaf. So don't say wal hilf. When you say hilf, the meaning will change. Al halaf, to take an oath, to swear. Who do you swear with? And then Sheikh said, after mentioning all these things, all of this above we mentioned, Sheikh said, وَتَجْهِيهُ شَيْءٌ مِّن ذَلِكَ لِغَيْرِ اللَّهِ شِرْكٌ. Directing all what we mentioned, directing it other than Allah is shirk. Is what? Shirk. And I think today we will see what is going on in the world. Some people call their sheikh. We are all on media. We are saying what is happening physically and in the media. Somebody will say, don't call Allah. Call Nasiru. I remember that video. It's very long. When he was narrating something that happened. So be calling me, and me I be calling Allah. Hasbunallahu wa ni'mal wakeel. Wa idha rakibu fil fulki da'u Allah mukhlisina lahu ad-din. But he said, well, I think, is it chicken rice or more? Abu Faruq minini? He said, be calling Ya Nasiru, and me I be calling Ya Allah. And when the man did mistake and called Ya Allah, and he sank. I know that brother. Maybe I ask you to be calling Ya Nasiru when I be calling Allah. Hasbunallahu wa ni'mal wakeel. So, some people seek help, seek assistance when they were in need of children. They will go extra mile. So all these things that we mention, you don't channel it, you don't direct it to anyone except Allah. And Sheikh said, أيا كان المقصود بذلك, أيا كان المقصود, he said, whatsoever you meant with it. Is it Nabiyan Mursalan? Is it a messenger who were sent by Allah? You meant, أو ملكا مقربا, or the angels of Allah who are closer, who are near to Allah, أو عبدا صالحا, or righteous servant. Whoever you mean. Are we together? Nabiyan Mursalan, even if messenger of Allah, you don't call him. Hasbunallahu wa ni'mal wakeel. I think these are the closest people to Allah. And Sheikh said, الدعاء الاستغاثة الاستعانة الذبح الحلف وغيرها مما ذكرنا. If you direct all these things to any other person than Allah, you have associated things with Allah. Even, Sheikh said, even messengers whom Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent, or angels, or any righteous servant, you call him, you have associated things with Allah. You don't seek help from anybody.